Hey, if some of your team have poor attitudes and it's difficult to put your finger on it or know what to do about it, let me give you a tip. You need to establish points of culture or core values. Those are kind of the same thing, two different ways to say it. So I've got a business that I work with. It's a tree service business. They've been around for 26 years. And one of his biggest challenges is the attitude in his team. And the problem is there's not a system, there's not a structure to hold the team's attitude to give it a standard, right? To hold it accountable to. So we've got to establish that. Even in a small business with 2 or 3 employees, it's time to go ahead and establish that. And that gives us something to measure against and to have a conversation with our team members about. It does not have to be complex. It does not have to be drawn out too much. In fact, this tree service business that I work with, they just chose 3: communication, teamwork, and excellence. Now they've got a definition of what that looks like in their business when it's exhibited really well, and they hold their team accountable to it. In fact, they've got those words lettered and put all over all of the equipment and trucks and vehicles and trailers that they have. Communication, teamwork, and excellence, because they want their team thinking about that all day. And when we go to performance evaluations and reviews, we can talk about that. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10 for communication, I rate you at a 7. You rated yourself at a 5. Let's talk about that a little bit. Why would you rate yourself at a 5? Or the opposite might be true. You know, when it comes to teamwork, you rated yourself an 11 and I rated you a 3. Let's talk about that. So just a quick tip, if you've got challenges kind of nailing down or putting your finger on how to address attitude in your team, you've got to establish standards, you've got to put a system in place. Culture, core values, points of culture, that is a system for you to use. Cheers.